What a day, glorious. Gather round. There's nothing better than a friend.
Welcome to this magical day 11 of the Fresh Start Challenge. Today is a strong and soft yoga flow designed to help you build strength and stretch those parts of your body that are feeling a little bit ouchy. This is your time to move with intention, listen to your body. Remember, it's a practice, it's not a perfect. This will be more in a vinyasa type flow, intentional breath with intentional movement. Roll out your mat, take a deep breath, and let's begin. Welcome, my lovely friend. Join me in a comfortable seat, a crisscross applesauce, maybe a seated butterfly, whatever works best for you. And we'll just take a moment to land here, to move the meaty part of your bottom away from the sit bones. Ground your hands down. We will start with the Nadi Sodhana breath. So you can use the ring and pinky and the thumb, ring or pinky. You'll exhale fully out of one nostril. Inhale completely. Pause at the top and then exhale completely. Inhale fully and exhale. So we will be alternating and moving with this breath. We'll just take the next few moments to just settle into this breath. Just cycling. We'll inhale, let the exhale go. Beautiful. And we'll exhale, return back to center and find a natural rhythm of breath here. As you return to the natural rhythm of breath, starting to take some circles with the upper body. You can allow the navel to guide you and the shoulders to lead the way. And we'll come to a breath for this practice that allows you to move fluidly through some of these movements, where we will be moving a little bit more soft and gentle in the beginning, and then we'll be getting a little more strengthening and strong, and we'll wind down. So finding breath that suits the movement as it will shift and evolve. Good. Come to center. And we will reorient the feet. So if you're crisscross in one direction, crisscross in the opposite direction. And then we'll exhale, roll the shoulders back, chin reaches high to the sky, and then exhale, roll back for seated. Cow and cat, just giving a little bit of warmth and love to your spine. And just tapping into what hurts today, what's sore, what in your body, what muscles are a little bit sore because maybe you haven't used them in a long time. Maybe with some of the strength training that you're learning different things about yourself. Just let yourself discover whatever that is. Luna, come. Sit. Good girl. Sit. Beautiful. We'll come back to center and meet in a tabletop position. From this tabletop position, we will exhale back into the heels. Extend the arms long for a laying, extended child's pose. You can gently rub the third eye, the forehead on the mat, side to side, and really create grippy hands with the fingers and the palms, creating this open, active stretch here. And just take a moment to give gratitude for wherever you are in your life, for whatever your pain points are, whatever your struggles are, whatever is going well in your life. just acknowledge with this fresh start, we take the good, the bad, the ugly, and the sad. We weave it all together. Inhale that breath. As you ripple forwards down towards the belly, we'll lengthen the knee at a 90-degree angle off to the right-hand side. Arms will lengthen long into a sphinx, half of a frog here. You might need a little gentle movement, and you can gently tuck the chin in towards the chest, and you can exhale to rise it up. If it's too much, you can lengthen the arms forward. This is one of those awkward ones. If your knee is feeling a little bit ouchy, sometimes you can scooch over to get it on the mat, or maybe a little blanket for a little bit of support. Squeeze through the pelvic wall. Big active stretch here. Good. Send the breath away. One more. Beautiful. We'll exhale that froggy leg on the right down, and then scooch over to the opposite side where the left knee will bend at that 90-degree angle. Maybe you're hitting on hard floor, hard surface. Find that half sphinx or the full sphinx and the half of a frog here. You can exhale the chin towards the chest. Inhale, realign your head. Squeeze through the pelvic wall, actively engage through the belly. Let your breath be your guide. Good, send it away. Luna, come here, mama. And we'll exhale both of the legs down on the mat. Luna. And we'll use our hands below the shoulders, and we'll push up. Stack the hips over the hips on the left side. Exhale, float to the belly, and then we'll push up, stack the hips on the opposite side. So like a gentle movement here. Luna, leave Joy alone. Luna, sit. Exhale, stacking back to center. You might have some furry friends who are always on your mat when you're moving. This is about how it goes in the dog life. Luna. Good. As we'll push, stack one more time. Come back to center, and we'll push the body up. Luna. Luna, mama. Come here. Come on. And we'll push our body up and back into a downward facing dog. You can start pedaling out the heels here. Pedaling back and forth, awakening through the wrists, pressing the heart back. Let the hips glide up towards the sky. Isn't this just real life? Whether all of your dogs want to be on your mat, if you have several. If you're me, I have 3 big dogs, and right now we have 7 little puppies. This Miss Luna, our golden doodle, is a mama, and we've been busy working with these pups. Beautiful. We'll root the foot from the right-hand side. The heel and the toe will reach back on the left. You can start hovering here. You can reach that toe up high to the sky. Press, press, press. Root through the palms. Root through the fingertips. Exhale that breath. Find strength. Push, push, push the earth away. Point the toes. Squeeze the body. If you're cramping in the toe, you can roll it up. We'll slowly and mindfully travel that knee towards the chin, and we'll step that foot forward, coming in for a crescent lunge right here. So you'll be down on the knee. The hind foot will track back. Hands can come towards the hip creases. They can also come in a cactus or reach high to the sky. Gentle back bend here as you push the knee past the ankle. Stretching out that inner thigh and just taking this moment to feel strong in your posture. Welcome it in. Good. Send the breath away. Big welcoming breath. Beautiful. We'll exhale the hand on the right below the shoulder. Post up on the hind foot. You could always stay down on the knee if you need to. We'll come in for a twisted, extended side angle, where you're pushing the earth up and away. Reach the hand up to the sky. You can also have the modification to come down to the knee, windmill the arm back. You can bend at the elbow. Return to a breath that strengthens you. Good. Send the breath away. One more beautiful breath here. Good. And we'll mindfully come in for a side plank. So your first variation is you can come down to the knee, create a kickstand, and step back right here. So first variation. The second variation is you can shift the body weight over to that right hand side. You can always stagger the feet, press, press, press the earth away. Find a big strengthening breath in. If you want something a little extra, you can bend the knee. If you're feeling a little wobbly, that's okay. Find your strength. 3 breaths here. Exhale to the third breath for a plank position. Then we'll exhale, float all the way down to the belly. Inhale for a cobra pose, Bhujangasana. You can shift side to side, pressing the body up and back for a downward facing dog. Pedal out the heels. Find what feels good for you in your body, in your mind, in your spirit. This time, opposite foot toes come back on the right hand side, and we'll start hovering for that 3-legged dog. It's okay if your hover is little, and it's okay if your hover is just pointed back. So find whatever you need. Press, press, reach from the toes, creating this diagonal angle down through the shoulders. Press the palms into the earth. Deep, expansive breath. Exhale it away. 2 more breaths. Last one, find strength. And we'll start transitioning. Knee comes in towards the chin as it tucks, and then you'll step the foot forward on the right hand side. Sometimes that's easier said than done. And if you need to come down to the knee and then help yourself back, we'll come for that crescent lunge where you bring the body up. If your floors are really hard, sometimes it can feel good to, you can roll the mat over itself, and you can press into the weight of the knee forward, and you can extend the arms at the sides. You can create a cactus arm, or you can extend the arms up overhead here, letting your breath be your guide, and finding strength as you're really holding through the pelvic wall, really driving the energy up to the tops of your hands. Welcome that breath in. Beautiful. Send it away. One more strengthening breath here. Exhale the hand on the left below the shoulder. You can stay down on the knee, or you can post up on the hind foot, hug the inner thighs together. You could start reaching back to the side, flying back, or stack shoulder over shoulder for a reverse extended side angle. Welcome the breath in and send it away. One more welcoming breath in. Press the earth away, roll the shoulder up towards the sky here. Beautiful. One more breath. And we'll come in for that side plank. So the first variation is down on the knee, and you can step the foot back. So you want to create a kickstand with the hind foot, and you can reach to the side or up, or if you would like, you can step back to the side, press, 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 drive the hips high to the sky. If you want to take it a little bit deeper, you can bend the leg. Woo. Find your balance, maybe catch a mudra, focus, 3 breaths. And we'll exhale, step that foot back for a plank. Welcome the breath in. Exhale, chaturanga. Find your vinyasa where you come forward, slow and steady. Transition maybe to an upward facing dog or a cobra. Pressing the body up and back. Pedal out the heels. 3 breaths here. Where you really find your rootedness. Find the strength by pushing the earth away. Stretch through the hind legs. 3-legged dog on the left-hand side. Toe reaches up. This time, bend the knee. Heel will come in towards the opposite bottom. You want to do your best to guide that knee high to the sky. And we'll slowly and mindfully journey that knee towards the chin. Press it all the way up and back. Knee comes in towards the chin for a plank variation. all the way up and back, back, back. Find strength. Inhale, knee comes in, step the foot forward. Sometimes it's easier said than done, so take your time. Exhale, windmill up to warrior two, virabhadrasana two. Get rooted. The front foot faces the short edge of the mat. Hind foot faces the long edge of your mat. Arms reach long and strong. Look over the fingertip on that left-hand side. Let your breath be your guide. It is snowy and magical outside right now. It looks like cold and burry. Beautiful. From here, we'll straighten through that front leg. Exhale, hinge from the side, hinge from the hip crease, and we can reach down. If you have a block, I love a block here for a triangle pose for Trikonasana. You can reach down. You can always bend, airplane back, or stack shoulder over shoulder. You can also use your hand on the shin and pause here. Get rooted. 2 more breaths. Beautiful. And we will hop and step that hind foot up. Face both feet towards the short edge of your mat, hips towards the short edge of the mat for a reverse triangle. So you can use the block on the inside of the foot, and then we'll reach back. Sometimes it's just a bend. You want to make sure that this foot on the right is facing forward to help you get relocated. If you want to take it a little bit deeper, you can reach on the outside of the foot on the left and stack shoulder over shoulder, reverse triangle. 3 breaths here. Welcome it in. Send it away. Drive that shoulder up and away. We're twisting, detoxifying. Good. Send the breath away. 1 more. Beautiful. Now that we're here, we'll use that same block. We don't actually need to move much. We will do a reverse triangle. So we're just keeping the shoulders stacked underneath of the wrists, bringing it back. Hind heel reaches up. Woo! And maybe it just taps back today. And reach high to the sky with the hand. 3 breaths, so power through wherever you are. This is feeling very hard today. Good. We'll exhale and set up now for a traditional half of a moon. So we're kicking our own butts right now. So you'll keep the weight on the foot on the left. You'll stack maybe the block or the hand below the shoulder. The first variation is you can tap down more of like a warrior 3 variation, or you can start opening up the hip. You can bring the hand to the hip crease. If you want the more advanced variation, open the body up, 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 stack shoulder over shoulder, and smile as you have 3 breaths. You've got this. 2, I'm shaking. 3, exhale the body, step down into a plank position. Come for your chaturanga to your vinyasa, and you would take a cobra or upward facing dog. Back, step it on out to our downward dog. 2 breaths. Good. Opposite side now. Toes on the right will point back. Maybe they're down here. Maybe you can take that 3-legged dog, bend through the knee, push, push, push up and back. Do your best to drive the heel towards the opposite sit bone. Welcome the breath in. Good. Send it away. Expand the breath. And we'll make that transition where we exhale, bring the knee in towards the chin for that plank variation, and then sending the foot up and back. We've got 3 of these. 2. Find your strength. Press, press, press the earth away. Last one. 3. Hold and step the foot forward. Spiral the foot on the left towards the long edge of your mat. Warrior 2, virabhadrasana 2. Setting yourself up for success. Get rooted through the feet. Squeeze through the pelvic wall. Feel that heat, that active, alive energy. Then we'll exhale, straighten through that leg in the front, and we'll hinge from the hip crease, coming in for that Trikonasana, that triangle on the right-hand side. Remember, you can always airplane or bend. Blocks are your friend here. 3 breaths. Find your strength. Beautiful. We'll reorient the body forward. Hind foot is going to face the front of the mat, straightening out through the legs, finding that micro bend of the knee for a reverse triangle. So you can bring a block or the hands on the inside of the foot, and then you'll start hinging and twisting the body and the shoulder open towards that right leg. The deeper variation is you can reach that block on the outside of the right foot, and then you can try your best to stack shoulder over shoulder, reaching that shoulder up to the sky. It's balancy. It's creating more mobility, more flexibility. Be challenged. 2 more breaths. You've got this. Wonderful. I'm going to step back because Miss Luna is right in the way, and we'll come in for that reverse triangle. So this time we'll just bring the hand underneath of the shoulder, and then your variation can be tapping back, straight legs like so, or you can start hovering, pointing the toes. Maybe the heel wants to go back, and stack shoulder over shoulder. It's really hard today. 3. Find your strength. Yes, it's awkward. I feel super awkward. 2. 3, exhale, let it float down. Now we will find the regular half moon. So you're on the right hand side. The block can come forward. Your first variation is you can reach down. The heart and the hips face the earth. You can stay here kind of like a warrior 3. Or if you want to take this half moon, root through that foot, start bringing the hip up on the left hand side. Hover the thigh and the calf. Hold fingertips to fingertips. 3 breaths here. Really welcome it in. Send it away. 2 more. Really feel the shake, the active, that alive energy that you've created. 1 more. Good. We'll exhale the body into your plank position. Come to the knees. Sink back into the sit bones for a traditional child's pose. You can bring the hands back and just take a moment and just find a little stillness. If your hips are up off of the heels, that's okay. Find what you need here as you breathe deeply and exhale completely. And just shifting gears, allowing your body these moments to cool down, to find what feels good for you. We can walk the hands forward and then walk them over to the side on the right, where the left hand reaches on the top and press. Get this beautiful side stretch. Inhale. Good, let it go. 2 more. Let the breath guide you. Send it away. 1 more. Beautiful. Walk the hands back to center. See if you can stretch a little bit longer, and then walking over to that left hand side. Right hand meets and interlaces on the top of the left. A big side stretch. Maybe even stretching out muscles under your armpit and in your pec from all that dumbbell work we've been doing. Beautiful. 2 more breaths here. Lengthen the inhale. Exhale through melted jaw. 1 more. Beautiful. Walk the hands back to center, and you can walk back up if you would like to take a hero's pose with me. You can meet on the heels. If this is too much, you can sit in a crisscross applesauce, or you can come up on the knees, interlace the hands together, and then pressing down, opening up the front of the chest here. Big, expansive breath to the heart center. Good. Send the breath away. 2 more breaths. Just expand. If it's too much to interlace, it's okay to reach for the forearms or just the back of the shirt if you need to. I know all of our mobility is different in our bodies. Wonderful. And we'll just gently bring the hands towards the thighs, and you can bring the chin towards the chest. Really just stretching out the back of the neck. And then you can draw a little half of a circle, bringing the chin towards the shoulder on the right. Come back to center and then to the left, and just doing that a few times. finding those ouchity, crinchity, cringe-worthy spaces, maybe even if it's traveling the back of the head side to shoulder to side. Notice if you're clenching your jaw, if it's, oh, it hurts good, can you just linger in that space? Be kind to you. Beautiful. And we'll gently just come back to center. We'll exhale those arms wide, giving yourself a hug. Humbly tuck the chin towards your chest and receive these healing affirmations with me. I love you. I love you. I love you. I am grateful to be alive. I am grateful to be alive. I am grateful to be alive. I'm grateful for this fresh start. I'm grateful for this fresh start. I'm grateful for this fresh start. Hugging that in, and you can inhale the hands, palms kissing palms in front of your heart center, and please taking a big last deep breath with me as you take a moment to notice however you're feeling in your body right now. Thank yourself for showing up, taking this time for you. Know that strength doesn't have to be hard and rest does not have to be earned. The love and the light within me honors and acknowledges the love and the light within you. Namaste, my beautiful friends. I will see you back here tomorrow. Love and light. Thank you for practicing with me.